Alright, y'all. So somebody recently commented and asked me to do a video about stalking. Well, I've seen these comments a lot, but I didn't do the stalking as recent just because I've been like holding off a bit, only because I did a lot of those. Y'all know the usual, but I'll start off with saying when it comes down to stalking, you have to see why she's actually wanting to still stalk you. So if you guys had a crazy breakup, or you just like got tired of her, or if you like moved out of town, or if you're starting school, like all of these things can end up having her wanting to go ahead and stalk you to keep tabs. Now you have to understand also the type of woman you're dealing with, because if you're dealing with the insecure, jealous type of female, she's gonna be heavily stalking you. And also I gotta throw in that most women are actually pretty insecure once that emotion is triggered, because if she's thinking, oh, a next female is gonna be with you, oh, you're gonna get a next girl, then that possibly can get her to stalk. Now she wants to know what you're up to. Like, she wants to see, oh, are you gonna be doing better? Are you gonna change your lifestyle in a way? And the facts of it is that most times when you give her space, distance, women start to kind of see more of your value, right? That's why I always tell you it's so important for you to give that. And y'all, I'm driving again. I'm just letting y'all know, because shout out to a person that recently said that I should actually drive, obviously while it's safe, but I should actually drive and talk or that sorts of stuff. You're gonna start seeing those sorts of videos in the new year for sure, but I want to say shout out to that person, because they're just saying it's more, I think, authentic or more unique. No, not unique, can't be unique, more authentic, I think. Anyways, yeah, so I feel like it is more, because it's just me. I can't I don't know how to explain it, but I don't want to talk your heads off. So let me go back to what I was saying. A next reason why she could be stalking you could also be because she's been hearing something about you, so that you moved on, that you got accepted to school. She could also be just wanting to know if like you have any feelings still lingering around. This is why stalking is correlated to subliminals, because if she's done some stuff such as posting on Snapchat, posting on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, whatever the social media platform is, and it's not just social media platform, sometimes she could be around certain people, or sometimes she could be wanting to be back around certain places you would be at, with the hopes that you would see her or hear about her or something, as long as something's getting back to you. But the point of this is that when she's doing this, she wants you to be triggered with the subliminals that she's sending out. So it could be subliminals of she's feeling you again, subliminals of, oh, I wonder if he's gonna notice this and he's gonna react. And also, it's just, a woman goes based off of most times what you showed her. If you showed her that you're just gonna go no contact for a few days, that's what she's gonna expect. And then if you're doing it pretty well, she's only going to really expect that you're going to do it, let's just say 3 to a week better, right? If you're going like 2 weeks longer than you ever did no contact, that would also be pretty impressive. I say that because the longer you're obviously doing it, and I know it's not an easy thing to do, back to no contact, distancing, etc. I know it's not an easy thing to do, but the longer you're doing it, the more tense she's gonna be. In my other videos, when I talk about she'll be crying over you, or how women feel this way and that way, these are the other things that are happening too, because when she's stalking you, she's trying to see how she could calm her own emotions. So she could be going through a lot of different stuff. Hence why I said it depends on the type of woman that you're dealing with, because if you're dealing with a woman that's so emotional, or she tries to act like she's so tough, and then it's getting to the realization of, oh no, you care about this guy, and then now she's seeing that you won't talk, right? So she could start stalking you after like the 3rd day or a week later. So she's just hoping that, for one, her feelings can calm down, and then secondly, she's hoping that you would end up let's say giving her something, right? Because sometimes you guys aren't on socials. I've talked to a lot of y'all during consultations, and a lot of y'all told me, you know, you don't do socials. There is guys that do as well, but if you're on socials, that would basically help her. Another thing is also just like creeping up, right? Because she could stalk you, but there's also, is she stalking you and not saying anything, or is she stalking you just to find a good time to end up hitting you up? Good time can just be during the holidays. Good time can be when it makes the most sense to her, that sorts of stuff, right? And then of course with consultations, don't forget, if you do want to talk about your specific situation, I'll be able to break down what exactly is going on, and I can tell you how to go about it, especially for the exact results that you are looking for. And I've helped out a lot of guys get that woman back, of course, and maintain it. And of course, it just depends on your situation. You can switch the female that you want to be with. Anything can happen. Let me just simplify it like that. So with that being said, don't forget to click the links. Don't forget about the other products that I have that could definitely help y'all out. And of course, don't forget about Patreon. All my newbies, go ahead and join Patreon for free, y'all, because if you do, you get an exclusive video a month. And when you do that, you then go ahead and get that video and other perks as well, because those exclusive videos cannot be on YouTube. Okay, y'all. All right, now I'm getting to the end of my video. To conclude things, basically, I want y'all to know, if she is also stalking you to kind of get your attention, that's another factor. This one I don't talk about as much, but this one applies to social media more so. And also, this is why y'all gotta let me know if y'all want these types of videos. And I like when you guys specify, because there's different aspects to it. Like I said already, some people are on socials. Sometimes she's stalking you literally like where you're going at, especially if you live like in a smaller town or she knows the locations. It's about running into you. That's what she wants. Remember, there's attachments to you, right? So as I was saying, to explain the aspect of, if you do have socials, or let's say she knows that you'll find out about her stalking, she wants you to be triggered enough to go ahead and have emotions that end up having you wanting to be talking to her, right? Just think about it as simple as, if you hear her name, Veronica, Angela, Marie, Sarah, whatever your girl's name is, okay? When you hear that, or when you see it, it's gonna trigger some emotion. It's correlated to her, right? The name is correlated to herself, but it's correlated to your emotions, but it's correlated to your past with her, right? Same way, if you listen to a certain song, if you have a song that y'all made your song, or if you have like a location that you guys go have some deep conversations, it could be anything. Just think about what you've done with her. She's hoping that you will be triggered somehow. This is what women end up trying to use strategies for, as far as like, let's say they end up trying to use a strategy of like, I bet I can go ahead and post a location we used to have fun at, or I bet I can end up making him feel away by just doing this and that. And it could be like simple little things, right? And I'm just going to leave it at that. But I'm saying, when she hopes that you're triggered, you feel away, you're emotionally invested, you end up like getting emotionally tied to her, all sorts of stuff, that's when it's like game over for you. But it's just the beginning for her. So that's going to be it. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. And I'll talk to y'all very much soon. I got to go.